What's up, friends, neighbors? How we doing out there? Welcome back to another episode of Matty's Midlife Crisis. Can I tell you all something that really, burns my biscuits? That really chaps my butt? So we're playing these shows last couple weeks. Been playing just a crazy ton of shows, and most of the time it's been amazing. And we start playing this one show. We're supposed to go on, me and my wife were supposed to go on like 8 o'clock. And, we're from the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And, UK basketball is a huge deal here in Kentucky. No denying that. I know that. I know that UK games can totally change the whole atmosphere of a show, right? If they lose, everybody's going to clear out of whatever bar you're playing at, right? If they win, then it's probably going to be a rowdy night because everybody's having a good time. But this particular night, we were playing a show. UK's playing, and we're supposed to go on like 8 o'clock. The game is almost over when our set starts. So me being a musician, I'm going to start my set on time because I'm looking at the clock and I go, okay, the game is only 2 more minutes and UK's getting beat by like 14. All right, they're done unless some miraculous thing happens, which totally possible, sure, but highly unlikely the way they were playing that night. They're getting beat by 14. There's 2 minutes left on the clock. We start our set. We get about a song and a half in, and immediately see this guy turn around from the bar and start mean mugging me. And then I finish the song, and he's like, man, we can't hear the game. And I'm like, you're getting beat by 14 with now there's like a minute left, right? Like, what do you need to hear the game for? And I'm supposed to start at 8. You can't just be disappointed for the remaining minute of the game so that you can go on to continue to be beat by 14 points. I have no idea why people are like that. Like, you don't need to hear your favorite team get beat, because that's exactly what happened. You could have enjoyed just some great background music, but no, you wanted to hear the commentators talk about how horrible your team is doing. I don't understand. So yeah, it really grinds my gears. I was pretty perturbed. That's a big word for I was pissed off. But yeah, other than that, it was a great night, great show. Got to play with some really good friends, and after that, the whole place was having a great time, which was a shocker because UK lost, right? But a bunch of people showed up, apparently ready to have a good time, and we had a great show. Also, we played a show in Maysville, Kentucky, not long ago at a place called Hippie Burger, which was a great spot. When we first got there, it was kind of like a hole in the wall looking place, like shotgun room, which I love to play in shotgun rooms. But I started looking around when we first got there, and I realized there's a bunch of people in here, and it's kind of narrow, and there's not a whole lot of seats. And I was like, dude, I know there's a ton of people coming because my wife's from Maysville. I was like, there's going to be a lot of people showing up, and I don't know where we're going to put them all. But comes to find out, they bought the other side of the building, and that was where the music was going to be. So we ended up having a packed house. Just every seat was filled. People were listening and enjoying, singing along. Those are the kind of shows that we love to play. But I had a really good little run with my wife all over the place, playing shows and singing together. It was a really great time. Except for that one guy at the UK game. I'm still upset about that one. Yeah. Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Your team's getting beat by 14. Sorry. Hadn't had a chance to vent that one yet. So how you all doing? Hope you're doing really well out there. Hope you've been enjoying life and creating things. Hopefully you're out there creating all the things, because I love to hear those stories. I've had great comments and messages behind the scenes of people telling me that they decided that they were gonna create something cool, And it's been cool to hear those stories. So keep them coming. I'm glad that's what's going on. I'm glad you're making stuff. I've had the opportunity the last week to write a few songs with some friends, and I got a couple more writes coming up this next week. Writing with my good friend Christopher Bentley. You might know him from a band called Sunday Best. They're out of Kentucky. But he's also got like a solo project, and we've always just gotten along really good, and we've actually never written together. So we decided we were going to remedy that this week, and so I'm looking forward to meeting up with Chris and writing some songs together, and just enjoying his company a little bit. But yeah, Hippie Burger, man. If you haven't been to Maysville, Kentucky, or even if you have, Hippie Burger is kind of a new joint. So go give it a shot. The food was great. It was a great atmosphere. The manager, his name was Jonathan, he treated me and my wife like gold. Those are the kind of places we love to play, and we had a great turnout. So like I said, great food, great fun, a lot of cool people. Met some new people, met some fans. It was great. So yeah, if you see shows on the calendar, I got a ton of shows on the calendar right now. Like slow season turned into busy season. I don't know how that happened, but getting ready to head into busy season, and it looks like it's going to be a great year for music. Yeah, get on my website, MatthewDouglasSimpson.com/tour. You can find all those dates, and I hope that you plan to make it out to several shows in this year. And we're already starting to book for next year, trying to get as far ahead of the game as we can. So if you guys know of any great spots or festivals or whatever, like hit me up. I'd love to know about them. If you got good contacts, shoot me a message. Let's make it happen. I'd love to play. This last weekend, I got to play a show with my buddy Noah Smith. I play guitar for him, and we played at this place in Lawrenceburg, Indiana called the Liberty Theater. And man, it's been a while. It's been a while since an old room just like impressed me. It wasn't, they had a great sound system. The staff was great. They treated us like gold. But the room itself, I don't know how to say this unless you're just a musician or you just, you tune in like this. Sometimes rooms have this mojo about them, man, like a total vibe. And it was just this old 200-year-old building with these really old wooden floors. And for some reason, man, it just sounded incredible. It was like anything that we wanted to hear in there, we could hear. It was fantastic. And a lot of cool people showed up, people we hadn't seen in a long time. We had people show up all the way, Indianapolis that we hadn't seen in a long time, made the drive. So it was good to see you folks at the show. But got to play a show with my best friend. That's always fun, but got to play in this really cool old theater. And like I said, you could play in there with no sound system, just an acoustic guitar and a vocal, and it would sound amazing. But then they also have a killer sound system, and they had it dialed in, and it sounded great. Sound guy was amazing, and got to work with some of our songwriter friends. One of them named Aaron Hedrick. He opened up the show along with Josh Ferreira, and both great songwriters, and it was amazing to have them open up for us that night. I guess that was their hometown. I didn't know that, but your hometown is cool, guys. Like Aaron, Josh, I love your hometown, and I love the Liberty Theater now. Can't say enough good things about it. The staff was amazing, but the building, man, super cool, sounded amazing. Can't wait to play there again. Heavily looking forward to it. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and give you a few updates. Everything's been going super well, and loving it. Other than, UK games get in the way of me playing music sometimes. No big deal. We'll get through it. But I am kind of trying to figure some things out. Like I said, got a lot of shows going on, but also I'm ready to start working on getting new music out to you folks. And I've started working on a few things here and there. One of the next songs that I am going to go into the studio to record, I am incredibly excited about. Every time I play it, I have so many people like, where can I find that song? And I'm like, man, it's not out yet. But I think it's time to finally put some put some effort into getting it out. I really love the song, and it's really speaking to a lot of people. And those are the type of songs that I want to put my time and energy and money into. So stay tuned. New music's going to be rolling out. A lot of new updates on that coming soon. Also, I want to do some more stripped down stuff. I've talked about that in the past on these videos. Started to work on what that can look like a little bit. These stripping room sessions. I got a bunch of songs that just either wouldn't fit on a project, or I pitched them, but maybe they just didn't land anywhere. But I still love them, and I think it could be really cool. But you just want to do them stripped down and get them out to you folks and see. Just see how they do out in the world. I just had a blast writing them, and it seems a shame for them to just sit on the shelf. So hopefully some stripping room sessions will be coming your way soon. I think I got a couple ideas for it, and I've been bouncing it off some fans and some friends just to see what they thought about it, and I think I know what direction I'd like to go with all that. But it looks like we're going to be doing some just some acoustic style songs. I'm going to tell the stories behind those songs through some video stuff, and also I'm going to do like some live one take videos of all those songs, and so there'll be content all over that stuff. But I'm looking forward to telling the stories behind these songs, and getting these songs off the shelf and out into the world where they belong. And yeah, I just wanted you all to know I'm cooking. It's been a few days since I've been able to pop on here and give you an update, but we're cooking, man. There's a lot going on, and the year is only getting busier, and I can't wait for it. I've already written a ton of songs with a ton of people, playing a ton of shows. Got a bunch of really great shows coming up. I got some stuff that I just booked today that isn't up on the website yet, but it will be soon as I'm allowed to announce it, and I'm really excited about all that. Yeah, I hope you're doing really well out there. This is a short one. I just wanted to let you know where I'm at, what the process looks like. Lean. This is a huge one. Just this morning, Lean hit over 20,000 plays already. So thank you all so much for listening to that song. It seems to be connecting with a lot of folks, and that is exactly what I was hoping that it would do. So we just hit over 20,000 streams on Spotify, and that is a huge milestone for me. Like I said, I've never had a song get over 5,000, so getting it over 20,000 is great. And it might not be that great to some other folks out there, but for me, it was a great way to move the needle and to get fired up for the next one. So stay tuned. I got a lot coming. I got a lot that I'm excited to tell you all about, and I got a lot of songs I want you to hear. But yeah, March 20th, going to be in Nashville with my buddy Noah Smith at 3rd and Lindsley. I'll be doing a songwriter round. I'll be playing a couple songs, but then I'll also be playing in Noah's band that night. It's a showcase. It's called the Buckeye Bash, and it's going to be a showcase for Noah Smith, and then Shelly Tackett is also going to be on that bill. And Shelly's one of my favorite people and favorite songwriters on the planet. So y'all come out March 20th at 3rd and Lindsley in Nashville. There are still a few tickets left. So go ahead and get those now while you can. So yeah, you can probably go to 3rd and Lindsley's website to get tickets, or you can go to noahsmithmusic.com and find out anything you want to know about that show. And I think there might even be a VIP ticket or two left, but they will go soon. So go check it out. I hope to see you all March 20th in Nashville. We're really excited about that show. Looking forward to supporting my boy Noah Smith and representing Crooner Circus. So yeah, I hope you're doing well out there, and I'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Love you. Grateful for every one of you. See you soon.